Peace. Black Power. It's the boy Swap Boss, man. You already know what it is. We in the building. It is 9:52 a.m. and here in Indianapolis, Indiana. All-Star Weekend. My boy Bingo is releasing his album this week. Let's see who all shows up and does what. Uh, Nobody's live. So I'm live. Talking to all the black people that go live. So I should get 1 billion fucking views. How many black people? How many black streamers are there? Black pro black. How many black streamers out there? Um, I don't know. I listen to about 5, 6 different shows. I listen to Psychopathist. I listen to Q Butter Channel. I listen to Taz Channel. I listen to DJ Academics, but not live. Like I'll download his clips and listen to him at work or something. Back on Fig, which is an umbrella. So it's a Fig Community World. Back on Fig, Yagman, peace. Back on Fig Community, MacWop, King. So shout out to Terry Smoot in the building. You already know. Who else I watch, man? Let me see. I can show you my YouTube shit. Let me see. Ramae Remiel. I try to tune them to him, but I'm really not interested in Hassan Campbell, Pharaoh. But the crowd that likes that, I respect that. But Charleston White is someone that I would like to see black content creators focus on. Why is he so comfortable admitting to rape and saying that he condones it? That's crazy. The King's Monologue, that's somebody that I just started watching. They got like informative views and shit. And of course, I'm just naming the black people, right? Let me see. Q Butter back on Fig, Corey Holcomb, DJ Academics, Fig Community World, MacWap TV, Community Clips, Tazar, ABP Network, like I said, Psychopathist. What's wrong with Comedian Schuler. He just do shorts and shit. I know him. And then this shit like Chabada Mitch. I watch him play football and Willie D live. Sometimes I catch him. And but basically that's like the gist of my YouTube life. And I don't know what people actually look for on YouTube, but it's like, I go through my different modes. I want to laugh. I want to talk about something serious. I want to chill and kick it. It just, like we together. That's usually how my panel go. We just sit here and chill all day. You know what I'm saying? Like I'll keep the stream going and going and going and going, and people just, come in and out as they may, wake up or go to work or get off of work and go to sleep or about to do something with their girl or about to do something. But yeah, that's like my thing. And we sit here and pull up videos and watch videos and pull up books and read books and pull up spade games and domino games that people used to come through and laugh at it. Y'all playing dominoes? Y'all playing cards? Like, fam, this our second year streaming 18 hours. Yes. This channel has evolved to us sitting here at sometimes just busting the cards out, busting the dominoes out. And I think that's like what I think that's what a lot of us come to YouTube for. You know, it's a unification. It's a uniformity. It's a that the everyday world that you go out and conflicts with. You know, these are the conversations that we want to have in the manner in which we want to have them, and we have no space to do that. Even if you're sitting at home, the way we have these conversations, police would be called. Could you imagine that? Sometimes there'd be 12 people on the panel. 12 black people in the living room screaming over each other, calling each other dumb. No, no, no. Yo, 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 yo. Fam, you stupid, man. You stupid, man. Yeah, somebody's gonna call the police. But when there's one black person and they in there and they see they yelling at a device, they're like, oh, he's online. No need for police. The person he's arguing with isn't really there. And I think that's what a lot of people come to YouTube for. You know? But the conversations we have once we get here should be of our interest. I'm not here for pop culture. I'm not here for Ice Spice. I'm not here for Aiden Ross. Like, I'm here to have a talk of what black people should be doing in concern of black people. That's what I'm here for. Hey, are you 100% comfortable in the country that your ancestors was forced into? You know, do you want to have that conversation? Like, yo, I think we're at a unique disadvantage because of our story, because of the series of events that created our condition. So it's like, you know, you see an economic disadvantage? Do you see a social disadvantage? A religious disadvantage? Do you see the discrimination or prejudice? You know, do you think that stems from the systematic racism that this country was established through? The 400 years of free fucking work and abuse and punishment and false conviction and kidnapping and being treated like animals. Do you think do you think that there's a whimper of a chance that is affecting your life today? Do you want to talk about that? I do. Now we could talk about other things. I understand. Sometimes you need a break and like, well, you know, even a surgeon, needs to take a break. You know, you're operating for 6, 7 hours. They might tap somebody else in. But yeah, I want to have those conversations, and I want to have those conversations with our understanding. I want to have that conversation with our logic, and I want our understanding and logic to be measured and weighed. That's it. And I don't care the amount of money, the level of success you're at. I don't care about what social groups you have a hierarchy in. Are you black? Because we all see America from a different perspective, but we all have a similar obstruction. B.A. Lady Peace. We all have a similar, the same obstruction. It don't matter if it worked on you. It don't matter if it didn't. It's there. So MJPC says, so no matter what your channel talks about, the level of conversation, the depth of the conversation, should be able to show potential to have those conversations. I don't care if sometimes you get dumb and silly and stupid. At some points, conversations should develop that are more complex because that's what we're here for. Not saying I know or I understand, but I want to know. I want to understand. What is going on with this? How is this happening? How are we here still? And people say, well, what's here? I don't see nothing wrong with it. You in the projects. I'm not in the projects. The white man is not stopping you from getting money. And conversations persist. We'll say, well, no. There's no white man standing out in front of you stopping you from getting some money. But these are the laws of the system that discriminate against you. So, a person a person in the hood that don't care about credit ain't complaining about racism and credit. But the people that's trying to get credit or are building credit or have credit, they kind of see like, hey, this shit is racist. When people go to university to get degrees, people in the hood ain't complaining about that. So we all have different perspectives, but those conversations should be coming up. And there's very few stations that have those conversations or conversations that correlate with it. But I mean, sometimes, like, come on, man. We got 100 black people. You know what would have happened if you would have got 100 Vietnamese communication during the Vietnamese War? You know what would happen if you get 100 people in some places today able to communicate with each other? And here we are. How many black people in America again? 41.6 million. This is as 2020, as of 2020. 41.6 million. We've accessed 100. We got 12 on the panel. We got 90 in the chat. We've accessed 100. And there's never like a, hey, yo, conversation. Like, hey, yo. Like, I think, we need to talk about some things offline. Sure, bet. We might, we might even have to talk about some things through letters. We might have to write a few letters to each other back and forth and not be on our phones. But we definitely need to talk, even if it's online. Because I don't got nothing to hide. There's nothing illegal about what I'm saying to do. But that hasn't never mattered. That's what we need to talk about. Why when we do things that's not illegal, somehow they get targeted for investigation and intruded on with plants and spies and wiretaps and video plants and shit, planted cameras. Like, what's up? How? We don't got a lot of weapons. We don't got a lot of money. We got more weapons than we used to. But, look at other races. Look at other races. They got them choppers. They got them pocket rockets, them hand cannons. Shit. I mean, how are those people threatened? They don't control nothing. They're not moving no trains. They're not moving no boats. They still driving back and forth up the highway in cars with their black market. And it don't even gotta be drugs. It's clothes. They not moving no trains and no boats. Ah, these people so deserving of all of this? It's the people. The people are the greatest resources. I asked my partner the other day, and you know what? Nope, I'm gonna wait till I get people on the panel and ask. And let me put that in my notes right now. Let me put that in my notes right now. Um, but people are the greatest resources. Yeah, man. So to all black content creators, let's have those conversations. Let's have those conversations. Let's tap in. Let's be represented. Let's be seen. Let's be heard. We have access to like time, every time a gate opens up and black people come through with their talents and they willing to do more and accept less, there's just a little side route for all of that to be funneled into and never continue going and ends up in that obvious fucking lake of what the fuck are we gonna do. It just dwindles off to the side. Oh, you like this? You like that? You want this? You want that? You want to go here? You want to be there? You want to live here? You want to stay there? It's yes. And I'm okay. And I guess that's a real understanding that don't mean shit to a lot of black people. The words I just put in the succession that I just put them in don't say shit to them. They might hear it and they just be like, oh, what does that mean? What's the problem with that? Uh, mm. But you have the freedom to do as thy wilt, so do as thou will. But this is where I live. This is my community. This is my community. And Fortunately, I like to, you know, have conversations, talk, be heard and listen, respond and react, be reacted and responded to. When I say this, what will this person say? Wow, that was amazing. Or wow, that was stupid. I want to do that some more. So I'm going to react and respond to my community, especially YouTube channels that, you know, you've gained celebrity status. Like you're actually like really a public figure at this point. You can't say, well, why the niggas talking about me? You're worth talking about. I can say that. That don't take nothing away from me. You're worth watching. You're worth talking about. All the other people that I looked at and said, why the fuck is these people doing this? They weren't worth talking about. They weren't worth watching. And I'm not talking about. I'm not talking about. I'm not talking about none of the motherfuckers that's on YouTube who don't matter, ain't worth watching, ain't worth responding to. I also consider myself in the public eye, so I'm not mad when people speak on me. You know, and I guess a part of me wants you to speak on me, but not in a negative manner, not in a lying manner. You know, just your true understanding of what I said. Oh, well, he understood what I said. Oh, he misunderstood. I want to get clear. Maybe a part of me wants you to talk about me so the conversation be had. Maybe a part of me wants to just know it exists. It's hard. But we have to have these conversations. We can't keep talking about fucking Travis Kelce and the white girl Kanye pushed off stage. You see how nice it is to blank on her name? Yeah. So, to all black content creators, let's have these obvious conversations. Okay? Like we're past the $400 rent mark. We kinda living kind of impressive. I'm proud of us. I'm happy for us. But I wanted to do more than what it's been doing. I do. I do. I want to see our presence do more for our presence. Nobody else is gonna do it. America's had this problem through plenty of people, local and national, some even global, and it's not having the conversation. It's not. It's not talking about a healthy integration or a healthy separation. One thing, United States of America, the way it was formed, through its separation from oppressive powers, people that just didn't sit right with them, the people that who they just didn't sit right with, for whatever understanding one white person will get mad at another white person and say, well, I don't look at you as the same white person as me. You are a poor white person. You will be taxed and overworked, and we'll sit back and do less work and get paid the big bucks because we're able to gather a bunch of you together to do it. Mace from Bad Boy Records signed a young brother. See, but it's because I'm by myself. So let me look this up. May signed this artist, this little young cat, right? And got him a 1 point something million deal. And Mace took 150,000 of the money. Oh, Fabio Foreign. In my mind, I'm saying Fabio Foreign. Duh. Fabio Foreign signs to Mace. Now, Mace was signed to Puffy. Puffy fucked Mace out of his money. Puffy, a black man who came up under, I believe, another black man. Mm. The dude started off high school business administration, Howard University, intern at Uptown Records, right? The dude started off at Uptown Records, and this motherfucker is Andre Harrell. Now, Andre Harrell is a black man. Now, think about that. Andre Harrell, a black man. Ooh, let me see. American record executive, media proprietor, and former rapper. He formed the short-lived East Coast hip-hop duo Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde in 1980, who signed with Profile Records. Their following year, after their disbandment, he founded the record label Uptown Records, which became prominent in the sound of contemporary R&B, New Jack Swing, and hip hop music into the coming decade. The label entered a distribution deal with MCA Records and signed artists including Jodeci, Heavy D and the Boys, Mary J. Blige, Guy, I'll Be Sure, Notorious Big, and Puffy. So Andre Harrell started Uptown Records. Puffy interned under him, started Bad Boy Records. Mace started Mason Betha Records, signed Fabio Foreign, and each one of them fucked each other. Each one of them said, I'm taking more money because, and legitimize it for whatever reason they want. They didn't say yesterday there was no money. Today there's this amount of money on the table, and I'm going to take this. Now you telling me, let me see, whoa, okay. It say Fabio claims when he signed with Mace Rich Fish label. Mace started a label called Rich Fish. In 2018. 750,000 of the 1.7 million deal went directly back to the Harlem rap legend. He said the Bad Boy Records artist says he put 50,000 towards Fabio's career before he signed with Columbia Records. 750,000. Now was Mace broke before this? Did Mace not have $1 million before this? We still not treating each other how we know we should be treating each other. Every time it advances, this is the option it's taken. And I believe only the people who will take this option gets those chances. I don't know what Jay-Z is to the world. Maybe I'm missing it. Maybe I'm just not outside enough. Maybe I'm not on the news enough, watching the news, reading the tabloids. Maybe I'm not reading French magazines and European magazines enough, South African magazines enough. But what the fuck is Jay-Z doing? What is Jay-Z doing? What is Jay-Z saying? What is Jay-Z's biggest quote in a regular conversation? Coming from where he came from, Marcy Projects, having to sell drugs. And now he's Jay-Z. What is his biggest quote? Is it anything prolific? Is it anything revolutionary? Is it anything worth passing down to your children? Did I miss it? I know Obama's biggest quote to black people was, get it in the whirlwind. Let me see if I can find that shit. Of course I can. And then there's so much stuff for Whirlwind. Obama thanks Secret Service for Whirlwind Week. Obama's Whirlwind Canberra visit. Movie about Obama's first date has Whirlwind. Like, no, I want the part of the speech when a man was talking to black people and said, we have to get it in the whirlwind. You have to, as a black, you have to get it in one of these other categories that's flailing and swirling around here. Be gay or be Republican or be Democratic or be a minority or be what? But I can't do nothing for black people. Yes, something was done against black people. Shout out to Moonflower. Peace, peace, peace. Yes, something was done against black people. But we can't do nothing for black people. Get it in the world. Go out there and be a something. something other than black, and get the benefits that those people, because there's no benefits here for black. So where's the conversation at? We just getting more and more impressed with ourselves. Let's have the conversations. Who's having the conversation? Am I missing that obvious black channel? Is Dr. Umar having that conversation? Is Club Shay Shay having that conversation? Did I miss it? Where is the trending was number one podcast YouTube channel for a month? Is that where is that channel at? There's no black YouTube channel having that conversation about black people. What is black separation going to look like? Because we already torn. We're not separated, but we are partially detached. We're not in this motherfucker 100% America. We don't 100% agree with nothing about America. We're not 100% Democratic. We're not 100% Republican. We're not 100% for voting. And then at least if you're gonna say fuck separate, wouldn't you at least want the black people that say I want to separate so they can get out of y'all progression and y'all reach another level of conversation? Well, now that that's handled, chip, let's go vote. But for the people who say, man, I want to be a separate entity, and I don't even know if I want to be a nation, because to me, like, a nation and being national is being agreements with a system that I don't agree with. These nations destroyed our families. These empires destroyed our empire, which was family based, person based. The empires who value people got destroyed by the empires who value control of people. There's a difference. And now here we are. And no. I want I want to sit at the table too. Yep, I want the guns. I want the fucking wars. I want the fucking medicine. I want everything. I want everything. And if the guns is good, and if the war is good, and if the medicine is good, then let's have it. But if it's not, we're detached from it. I still don't know a black person who thinks a nuclear bomb was a good idea. Not one. I still don't know not one black person who said, if the nuclear bomb was never invented, I'd have invented it. I want a bomb that could blow up a portion of the world. Not because I hate the world, but I hate such a large portion of people. If I could just kill them all, I would. Sodom and Gomorrah. Not if you find one decent person there. No. Fuck the decent people too. There's enough people that I don't like there. Nuke them. Nuke their babies, nuke their dogs, leave their fucking shadows on the ground. Leave their fucking shadows on the ground. Fry. We're detached. We don't even do evil the way they do evil. It's like, yeah, I got mad and I shot somebody and the man died. Yeah. And it's like adrenochrome. What is that? What is that? And I don't know who the first black serial killer is, but a black serial killer is still not popular. I know there's some out there. It was like, hey, yo, what is up with white people and serial killers? What is up with white people and school shooters? What is up with white people and molestation? And they said he didn't exist. It wasn't popular. It wasn't accepted. It wasn't pushed. It wasn't understood. And compromised. I didn't see it. My only rule about child molesters was beat them to death. That's the only instruction I got on it. Nobody ever set me down, well, you know your uncle has a problem. You know, he's attracted to children. Hey, I never got that talk. Just stay away from him. Make sure you're never alone with him. I never got that talk. That's how the conversations, man. Right. So yeah, that's it, man. I'm I'm asking for that. At least that. At least that. Please, I'll talk about Kobe with you. I'll talk about LeBron James with you. You want to talk about sports? Back. But at some point in time, can we talk about that? Like, sheesh. And then hopefully it trickles up this ladder of influence. And then maybe one day Kanye West, instead of saying free Larry Hoover, he'll say something about this. And shout out to his free Larry Hoover statement. I'm not saying it was, I'm just saying all of that can happen under this. Yeah. All that can happen under this. We want that separation. And we want our brothers out of prison. That's never not been a requirement. We want our brothers out and sisters out of prison. And we want clemency for Assata Shakur. We want her to be forgiven. Leave her alone. But all our political, revolutionary, yeah, we need them up out of that. I know you don't understand the killing. We don't understand the killing. Let them up out of there. I know you don't understand the drug selling. We don't understand the drug selling. Get them up out of there. But the black people, no matter how big the stage we have, are not talking about black people separating the detachment of black people. At least the option, sheesh. Like everybody else. We will travel here. We'll come see it. You know, we'll live here. Even some of us will continue to live here. But we need our own. We deserve our own. We had our own. Our own was stolen. Our own was, that's it. And I don't know anybody on earth who's going to disagree with that. You think Europe's going to say, you know what? I don't think America should not recognize what these black people are asking for. And that's Europe. And if America do it, they're next. But I really don't believe no other country is going to say, hey, what are you doing for those black people over there? Giving them their own. Reparations. And you might have to use a different word. I don't even think that's reparations. I think that's only part of it. I think only part of it can be considered reparations. Because don't that go back to repair or something? Yeah. Get them people money so they can repair themselves in the way that they can. But giving us money only means we gonna buy homes from you, land from you, clothes from you. See, I can't buy the psychological replacement. There's no parts for that. There's no parts for that. This is gonna take an environment that's gonna give us the chance to evolve. Give us a chance to experience. It's not just giving us money. It's not. I don't think we should get the money for another 3 generations. I think we should be given land and resources to build that land and its infrastructure and set up our systems of working, employment, education, and health, farming, clothing, home building, construction. Now, I think that might be it. Construction, farming, which includes irrigation and water and all of that. Right? Construction includes electricity and all of that. So we're not living in the woods, stacking bricks on top of each other and filling the holes in with mud. Okay? Medical, educational, employment. And I think we on the road. And a generation of children that's born in that, detached from the drug use, the alcohol abuse, the sexual addiction, the participating in the NBA, the NFL, the McDonald's and Burger King, PlayStations and Xboxes. I think those kids will value the people and the ability to provide for them more than anything else. And then I think their children will have not just that, but an understanding of economics and society. And I think those children will be responsible enough and will be so deeply embedded with the culture of their great grandfather, their great grandmother, their grandparents, and their parents that they would look at McDonald's like you look at drinking blood. Like, I don't do that. What do you mean? Well, vampires eat blood. Oh, well, we don't eat chemically raised farm animals that have fine print on it that says contains cancer causing chemicals. Your pillow contains cancer causing chemicals. Your remote control to your TV, cancer causing chemicals. The box of motherfucking in, cancer causing. And it's like, yeah, well, you just keep ticking. You just keep going and ignore the aches and the pains and the soreness. You know, my side been hurt for 7 weeks, but I drive a Benz. Oh shit. Yeah, for some reason. We're just not having that conversation no matter what platform, how big of a platform it is. We need separation. We need separation. We need separation. And we need to not be attacked. We need to be accepted, encouraged. Not propaganda put out about us that we're terrorists. No, we don't agree with this. We don't live comfortable in the system that was built on the backs of our parents. Then guess what? The way DNA tests work, you're not even going to be related genetically to those people in a few generations. They're going to be so far back. Oh, you don't you don't even share any of the genetic markers. You're not even related to the slaves. Sorry. You're related to Stephen Curry. You're not even related to that time anymore. You're not even related to Harriet Tubman anymore. You don't share any of the genetic markers. So what is this really about? And you're like, I don't know, because I don't understand DNA. Ah, yeah. Nah. I know people from, yeah. Oh, shit. Today, this weekend is All-Star Weekend here in Indianapolis. A bunch of black people with bread. And a bunch of black people with money to spend. They saved up, so they planned. This shit is ridiculous. Hey, y'all. Yeah, this shit is ridiculous. Let's have a conversation. I'm gonna end this one so we can have this compiled right here. And I'm gonna go right back live, drop the link, see if we get some people to hit the panel. You know, give them a place to hang out for the day. I got some time. This boy Swab Boss at Argument League, man, the AOI, Snapping Off Entertainment, and a bunch of Black Power shit, man. I'm out.